Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So this reading will take us from the 7th to the 14th of April. I'm just pulling you an additional guidance card. Oh, you got the Peace card, very, very beautiful. So the Peace card comes when we feel just at one with what's happening in our life, okay? So I find the Peace card is very much that energy of not wanting anything, not needing anything, just being at ease with the way things are. Everything becomes still then, Libra. Everything becomes like this peaceful, peaceful ocean. Okay, that's our true home. It's where we come from, and it's where we're all going back to. So generally what takes away our peace is when we become overloaded with wanting things to go a certain way, that we lose contact with everything that is. So interesting message, and I'll clarify what it means as we pull your cards. So give me messages for Libra. Okay, what behind you is the 5 of discs, okay? 3 of cups is the gift. The challenge is the 7 of wands. Queen of pentacles is how other people are showing up for you. Can you see the cards? 4 of swords as the central issue. A lot of boundaries here. 1, 2, 3 cards, and the 4 of wands as the outcome. So already the picture I've got, there's 3 cards about you and other, and there's 3 cards about you. Okay, that is the whole yin and yang of Libra. Me in relationship with others, okay? So we're always weaving in and out of it. And really, a relationship with others gets better when we're at peace with the relationship with ourselves, okay? That's what the Peace card says. Now, as you start the week, there's a little bit of a division here between you and other people. It might be around your finances, or it might be between you and someone else. Because one of the figures here are protecting the heart, which means there's a division between you and someone else. It tends to come across, even though it can represent financial issues, I tend to read it as an emotional energy, about feeling this energy of being separate and disconnected from someone, okay? Now, the 3 of cups is the gift. This card is about 3 people, and they're all flying very, very lightly. And we become light when we release the energy that traps us, that keeps us down. So we feel at peace with the world the way it is. Now, that is how we begin to transform the relationship with our own self, Libra. And it's from that our external reality changes. And I don't mean now and again, I mean always. That is the esoteric rule we work within. We get peace within our own soul, and then our life, step by step, changes. Now and again, we still get hit by waves of crap, okay? But eventually those waves stop, and we just learn to be at peace, okay? So the 3 of cups means something has been released from you, and you're feeling just at this sort of state of being at peace with the world. So very, very beautiful to see. The challenge is the 7 of wands. So the 7 of wands is a card about boundaries. So either you or someone else, but I think this is you, Libra, or is maybe keeping, I'm not going to say someone at bay, but you're only slowly and very, very gradually maybe allowing a certain person into your life, because the Queen of Pentacles is showing up in your relationship house. Now, this Queen of Pentacles gets a peacock by eating, the peacock gets its tail by eating its thorns, okay? So that is how we get, sometimes how we get self-esteem and boundaries, is through the difficulties that happen to us. I always love it when these cards show up together, because it's almost like Libra, there's an awful lot of change about how you're relating with your own self, and that's probably why you're getting the Four of Wands as the outcome. So this is very much about, so in this challenge card, the door's not shut completely, see? There's definitely an energy of being guarded, but he's got green and purple on, which means he's honouring his own self, honouring his inner world, and he's allowing people in, but in a very, very boundaried, with very, very high self-esteem. And it would seem to me some Libras are really, really strengthening in their sense of self-identity and self-worth, okay? Four of Swords as a central issue. The Four of Swords is a card about rest and recuperation, recharging your batteries, re-strengthening yourself, but very, very much wanting to spend time on your own. It's not going to be completely because of the Three of Cups over it, which is about sharing yourself with other people. You've got a classic relationship about balance here. Self and other, self and other. And remember, if your cup is empty, then we're always going to take whatever is offered to us. But if your cup is full, then we learn to say no, we learn to have self-esteem, and then what we bring to us changes, because someone else can only meet us where we've met ourselves. So the Four of Wands is the outcome. Again, a lot of celebration with other people. It's a threshold card. It can represent graduation, weddings, or just having fun with other people. So it's this amazing balance this week, Libra, of time spent with others. And the time spent on your own doesn't seem to be a negative. It's almost like some Libras are coming to terms with the preciousness of their own self, and they will not allow anyone who violates that into their lives. And maybe that's why cards like the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups is showing up, because these are cards about celebration and joy. So you're moving forward to share yourself with others, but from a space that's already really complete and very, almost like, I want to use the word honourable, very much like, no one who treats me like crap is coming in here. Yeah, it's like I have earned my status as the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm only going to be in relationship with people who treat me that way. That is when everything starts to change. Now you've got no major arcanas, so I asked for clarity and you got the Sun card, which is the most positive major arcana in the whole deck, okay? It's about things coming to illumination, brightness coming, because the Sun is about bringing forward your true colours. And you master the energy of Libra when actually you master the energy of being in right relationship with your own self. And that's always about what you find acceptable and what you find totally unacceptable. So some of you might have gone through a phase where you've not been treated that well by other people, and you've transformed it because the peacock and its tail, And now you're like this very, very powerful queen who commands a certain amount of respect, and she commands to be treated that way. And I promise you, Libra, that's when our life changes beyond any recognition, and we start to create this new life for ourselves. And I'm just laughing because look what you got, the new life card. But I think for a lot of you viewing this, you've been and potentially being in a very dark place, because new life comes after being in this dark space, which is probably the Five of Pentacles, but it's a feeling of this beautiful new birth just in time for Easter, Libra, okay, is happening to you. And it's all about honouring your inner world. And you know what, it's almost like being in command of energy. And when we're in command of energy, we're in command of how people show up for us. But it's all about how you are in relationship with your own self. And that's how Libra rules yin and yang. So we show up for ourselves in a different way. And then people meet us in that different way. And the people who do not treat us that way, they just get to leave. They just get to walk way, 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 way far away. And we don't even... It's not that we don't grieve their losses, but you're not grieving any loss here. There's been some separation, but I think some Libras are about to move to the other side of this. But there's a very, very strong message about honouring your own self, Libra. And essential, because you cannot be honoured by others if you don't know how to do it for your own self. Okay, Libra, I'll be back next week. Loads of love. Bye.